Let's be real. Claude's memory is basically useless. It's like talking to a genius who has the memory of a goldfish. You spend hours explaining your business, your tone of voice, your goals, and 10 minutes later, it's all gone. I use Claude for 90% of my marketing and project management work. I simply cannot afford to have it forget, so I spent weeks experimenting with system prompts and local files. Today, I'm showing you the 3 layers of Claude memory and how I made my Claude way smarter. We're moving beyond good prompts and building a self-evolving AI second brain that knows everything you know. The solution to AI amnesia isn't writing longer prompts. In fact, longer prompts eventually lead to context bloating, making the AI even more confused. The solution is an architectural memory system. I've broken this down into 3 distinct layers. Layer 1, the basic memory. This uses Claude's built-in tools, perfect for 90% of users. Setup time, 5 minutes. Layer 2, the context file system. This is where we build a master folder on your local hard drive. This is for the pros who need their rules to follow them across different projects. Layer 3, the AI second brain. This is God mode. We're using Obsidian to turn Claude into a digital twin that cross-references your entire life's work. The guiding principle here is simple. Don't optimize prompts, optimize memory. Let's start with the quick wins in Layer 1. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and master more agentic workflows, don't forget to visit aifired.co for the latest AI tools and deep dive tutorials. Layer 1 is all about cleaning your Claude memory. First, go to Settings, click Capabilities. Okay, we will see Memory tab here. Most people ignore this, but it's where Claude stores context from your past chats. What you're looking at is everything Claude has stored about you, your preferences, facts, and working styles, collected passively from every chat you've ever had. Here's the catch. Left unmanaged, this memory quickly fills up with garbage. Outdated projects or irrelevant facts start cluttering your AI's brain. The fix is actually simple. Read through this page, delete anything that's outdated, inaccurate, or just plain useless. Next, use project instructions. If you have Claude Pro, create separate projects for your niches, like social media content or video scripts. My advice is that you create projects for all your most used workflows. Then voice prompt all your context into a Google Doc and upload it as a PDF for each project. Now, if you're in the middle of a flow and don't want to mess with settings, here is the simplest memory hack on this list. Just tell Claude directly. For example, update your memory. I prefer all responses to be under 300 words. Claude will store these in your memory immediately. You can also tell it to forget things. Forget that I prefer all responses to be under 300 words, and it's gone. Now, let's get serious. Layer 2 is for those who use Claude Code or the desktop app and need memory that lives on their own hardware. This is hard drive memory. You're going to create 4 specific Markdown files. Why Markdown? Because it's lightweight and AI reads it perfectly. First, you're going to create a new folder on your desktop and label it Claude Master Folder. This is going to be the physical home for your AI's memory. Now, don't worry about manually typing out a bunch of files. We're going to let Claude do the heavy lifting for us. Open your AI workstation, whether you're using CoWork or Claude Code, and attach this empty folder. I'm going to paste a single powerful prompt that tells Claude, go into this folder and build my 4 core memory files. Watch the screen. In seconds, Claude will generate instructions.md for your permanent rules, memory.md for your evolving preferences, context.md for your active projects, archive.guide.md for your weekly backups. So you have the system built. How do you actually use it? Anytime you're in CoWork or Claude Code, just attach your master folder. Claude uses it as a mini database to instantly understand your rules and context. As you work, Claude can edit your memory.md file automatically, capturing new preferences. This gives you a portable brain you can attach to any LLM or AI agent. You can also manually update your files or add new project folders to stay organized. This system is a game changer, but what I'm about to show you in Layer 3 takes everything even further. This is the deepest level, the God mode setup. Now I know what you're thinking. Why not just use the Notion connector? Look, there are two ways to do this. Way number one is Notion. It's simpler to start, but in my experience, it's just not optimized yet. The OAuth errors are a nightmare, and the syncing can be hit or miss. That's why I strongly recommend way number two, Obsidian. Think of it this way. Claude thinks. Obsidian remembers. Obsidian isn't just a note-taking app. In this system, it acts as the database for your AI. Every project, every idea, every decision, and every lesson learned is stored as a markdown file on your own computer. It is private, local, and incredibly powerful. If you just chat with Claude normally, every time you open a new window, your context is at risk. You have to keep explaining who you are, what your project is, and what you've already decided. But with an Obsidian vault, Claude records everything as it happens. Next time you attach this vault, Claude reads your entire knowledge system and picks up exactly where you left off. Without Obsidian, the AI answers and forgets. With Obsidian, the AI saves, links, and evolves. Step 1. Go to obsidian.md, download the app, and open it. No complex setup is needed yet. Just think of this as the physical home for your brain. Next, we click Create New Vault. A vault is simply a folder that holds your entire second brain. Let's name it Claude Second Brain. Choose a location, like your desktop, and hit Create. Now you have a blank canvas ready for Claude to write on. Step 3. Attach Vault to Claude. Open the Claude desktop app, start a new chat, and select Attach Folder. Pick that Claude Second Brain folder we just made. You don't need to type anything yet. You're just giving Claude the keys to the house. Now Claude can see your vault, but it's asking, what do you want me to do? This brings us to the most critical step. Inject the MegaPrompt. Without a MegaPrompt, Claude just sees an empty folder. It doesn't know how to name files, when to update an index, or how to link knowledge. The MegaPrompt is the constitution for your AI second brain. I have a guide on how to build one, or you can comment prompt below, and I'll send you mine. Once you paste it, Claude will initialize your system and create 3 core files. Index.md, your table of contents. Log.md, your activity history. And schema.md, your system rules. Now the system is live, but it's empty. We need to feed the data. For example, I'll tell Claude, save this. I am building a YouTube channel about AI tools. Target audience is beginners. Goal is 100K followers. Claude won't just say okay. It will actually create a file named projects YouTube AI channel.md with goals, audience parameters, and links back to the index. It's alive. The brain gets stronger the more you feed it. Later, I can ask, analyze my biggest bottleneck. Because Claude has read my entire vault, it won't give me generic advice like post consistently. It will look at my data and say, you're solving the wrong problem at the foundation level. That is the power of a second brain. You manage this system with 4 simple commands. Save this for new knowledge. Update this for changing old info. Analyze for deep insights across your whole vault. Audit system to check for errors or missing links. But let's be real. Layer 3 isn't for everyone. It requires setup, it requires you to actually feed it data, and it requires maintenance. An AI's second brain isn't powerful by accident. It's powerful because you feed it high-quality information. Layer 1 is the fix you need right now to stop the frustration. Layer 2 is for the pros who need a structured workflow. And Layer 3? That's for those who want to be at the absolute frontier of the AI curve. So, which layer are you building first? If you're ready to level up to Layer 2, I've prepared my exact MegaPrompt with the system instructions and all 4 markdown templates ready for you to copy-paste. Just drop a comment saying memory below, and I'll send it over to you. Don't let your AI stay forgetful. Give it the brain it deserves. Smash that like button, subscribe for more AI fire, and don't forget to visit aifire.co to stay ahead of the revolution.